This is Santiago de Compostela. It's a new housing development here. That's where José lives. But I wanted you to see that ramp is put there, I guess, for bicycles. And but also this planting beside it. I guess rhododendrons and azaleas. Every apartment or housing unit has a garden in front. More of this. I didn't understand why they didn't stagger their joints. Right there's a joint that's not staggered, but in the next one is, and I know why it is because they turn the blocks endwise for the one underneath, for the riser. Here is José's planting in front of his house. He's got more to plant, I'm sure. Everything is very, very neat in here. And there's one vine that smells so strong. I guess it's this one. Yes, wow, it smells so strong. I don't know the name of that. There's the neighbor. Notice how enlarged those pillars are. More so than what the Greeks usually did. Well, there's one of the most famous cathedrals in the world, Santiago de Compostela. And a lot of happy pilgrims here. It's very early, well, in the morning it's like 9 o'clock. I'm doing this for the stonework, stone benches. Let's just take a look around here. It's interesting to me the way they stacked those tiles up and ran each course out a little bit further. There's a cat that thinks it's interesting too. Look at the chimneys with the tile roofs. It's for the pillars and the arches. And I'm filming this stonework. The coffered ceiling makes me feel right at home. Just like our house. That's a joke. It's too bad though when it's plastered. This is getting serious now. We're in all stone. There's no timber framing here. This is in Santiago de Compostela. There's a little bit of infill with junk stone, but so much of it is cut stone. And in contrast to all these arches, here we've got lintels. Surprise. Very interesting to me that there would be both in the same area. Lintels at the front too. Oh well, maybe that was just an exception. But here's an explanation. These lintels are in timber. So that above that is probably timber frame behind that plaster. Here once again we've got both systems. On the front, a semicircular arch. On the side, a lintel. So the walls coming back are lintels, and the ones toward the front are semicircular arches, but not here. When we come to the end of this, there we've got a semicircular arch. And across the way, semicircular arch, flat arch, all kinds of variants. Look how nicely this is finished in between the two arches. There's the one side, and over here's the other. Very, very nice stonework, and there they've done the same thing again. And here's it's possible to get that's the weight that's over it. But here you can see it's a lintel, but there are 4 separate stones bearing on 2 of, I can't think what those are called. And if I walk inside one of these open doors, you can see that the stonework continues in. Almost no mortar. They're cut so carefully they don't really need mortar. There's a lintel. This is the inside. Good thing I saw that pretty smile. Here's evidence that it finally goes to cheaper construction. This is brick. Now it might have been done later, but I don't know. There goes my daughter around the corner. Anyway, look at this cut stone. All of that cut so well it doesn't really need mortar. Reminds you of the Incas in a way, except that these are all cut square. I think I was here before. This must be the cheaper side of town. They've got some rubble mixed in with the cut stone here. And there the cut stone starts. All cut stone. And then the bench goes along here, heading in the direction of the cathedral. I imagine there were a lot of pilgrims mighty tired and needed these benches. Here we have another beautiful coffered ceiling. It gives an idea of what must be up above there. Now that's quite a chimney top right there. There's a lesser one over on that side. That's worth hearing, that bell. So I'm filming the back of the cathedral, but as much as anything, it's so you can hear that bell. That's a biggie. Of that. I've never seen paving quite like this, with that kind of a pattern. It presents very few lines that go in the direction of travel. Guess there's going to be a concert. Now this is wild. This is a wild guess. But what do you suppose that is up there? Do you suppose that that's a dove cote? That those are perches for birds? Surely not. A chimney, maybe? St. Francis of Assisi was really into his birds. Ah, those were the days. Something to think about is that all these stones not only had to be cut and placed where they are, they also had to be lugged up this hill, because this church sits up on a hill. Now that could certainly discourage somebody from trying to climb in, I guess. Although with a ladder and you throw a sack of sand over the top of it, that's what the Brazilians taught me. That's the way you go over something like that. Scary looking. I don't even know what that building is yet. I'll find out eventually. Probably. So many stone buildings here, all over the place. Looks slightly newer. Those bells are being protected, I guess, from theft by those iron bars. Well, I'm going to go down to the front of the cathedral next. Now let's just go around the corner and see what we see up here. Gardeners. My daughter Erica is not too fond of pollarding or pollarding trees. I think it has its place. An old tree like that able to stay there. This is for the garden. Hasn't been pruned yet. I haven't seen this for a while, but in Brazil I get used to it. And Brazilians, what they always did was they gave beggars something, not a lot, but they gave them something. This is just a personal opinion, but I kind of feel like all bagpipes should have a bullet put through them or something, a hole plugged in them. I hate bagpipes. Maybe I should wrestle them to the ground and make them stop. And that poor dog could have listened to it all day. He just stopped. I should probably pay him a little something for stopping. This is the main cathedral. We're coming around to the face of the main cathedral, and or the main face of it, and I see that some of the stone is not cut. Maybe it's because it's older. I don't know. And there's that main cathedral, which I think or the main face, which I believe you saw before.